Yeah, because it's just all slipstream. Is my stream even on? Should be, right? Yeah, it is. Welcome to Season 2, Race 10 of F2 NPL! We are here with 7 little fuckers who are ready to try and battle out for pole position at Brazil. In F2, it was last season, it will be this season. Let's find out if I'm right. Now I'd win, says Dan Maurice. Don't know who the fuck that is, but yeah, welcome to the stream. Brown Cracker's currently second. It's currently Riley who is on provisional pole heading into the first corner. What an incredible lap he's on. Into turn 1. What the fuck? Trayman, show the fuck out. Oh my fucking god. That shit was crazy. Devas is now. Devas brake too late. I called it. I don't mind, he just did a good corner, okay. So, John, who won here last, did he win the last season? I don't fucking remember. I think he did. He's currently second, actually. Devas is ahead. Oh, that's very close for team. Oh, Devas almost spun out there. Very close. And he just about saying that's going to cost him some time through this middle sector here, I think. But Grandcracker's up to third. Dan now. Where is that? Oh, never mind. He's back up to third again. He's battling with third in qualifying against Grandcracker. Will Dan actually manage to finish a lap for once here in qualifying, which would be a rare occasion for him as they come through the final sector. Grandcracker is very close to Devas here in qualifying. The battle for second. I think John has checked out in front. Yes, he has. He's way ahead of the field, looking to get back on track in his championship hunt. This is exactly what he needs. Devas did not capitalise from John not being here last time out. So let's see what John can do. John pulls by half a second. Great pull from John there. Devas in second. Grandcrackers gets third, almost a second off the pace, and Dan does indeed, as ever, crash out of qualifying. Should chill out with the start. Wow, Dan. That was actually John's first pole of the season in F2 here, so well done to him. Also, DJ Llama's not here for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, no, John has only got 3 poles in F2, that was his third pole position, but very good nonetheless. He's on pole position by half a second, one of his biggest pole margins so far. And he has 8 wins, 18 podiums. He's by far the most successful. Well, then again, Devas is pretty close. But Devas has 5 less podiums and 2 less wins than John, but they are now equal on pole positions. Devas actually is also yet to get a pole now in this season. Currently this season we've had 5 different pole sitters, those being Corey, Harry, Lewis, Colton, and John. Interesting. Lewis is DJ and Colton is Grandcrackers. Yes, it is. Nah, bro. I mean, he just calls himself Maxi Boo, but I don't really give a fuck. I've been calling him Lewis because he told me to. What, Lewis or Max? Yeah, Max is a fanboy name. Yeah, like Max Verstappen. Anyway, lights out in 3, 2, 1, right now. That's John. Leads the way into the first corner in that Red Bull livery fuck-ass MP Motorsport car. Meanwhile, Red Trainman is left sitting in the back of the field with no fucking goal. Oh, Danny Soko's Devas this turn 1. Will he take the lead? He tries to on the soft tire. John is still there though, and it's still side by side off the corner. There was contact in the first couple corners. Unchosen has gone off, and Grandcrackers is now on the fight for the lead on the inside. Can he make it 3 wide for position here? It's very close up front. Dan now is in this fight as well, so it's 5 cars under a bike into the first corner. Devas does take the lead off of John. Into second he goes. Here comes Grandcrackers down the inside in the Prema. They're side by side now for position. Going through turn 4. Off the track he goes, getting pushed wide. Meanwhile, it's side by side behind between Riley and Dan. And Dan just about being fended off there by Riley, and John will try and get back ahead of Grandcrackers. He goes in deep though. And this could give John encouragement now as the soft tire runners try their best to run away at the start of the race, which is exactly what they need to do if they want to win. So, as if Red Tremor could get any worse, he's now driving on a keyboard. as he's now in last place, 4.5 seconds behind the rest of the field. And the only medium tire runners here are the Red Bull teammates in F1, John and Riley. Meanwhile, Devas almost spinning off the final corner here. This could give a chance for Graham Crackers now to take the lead of the race. I think he will. And Graham Crackers looking to get his third win in the season here in his best season of F2, of course. He's going to the outside in the Prema. John, they're actually losing touch with leading cars, of course, on the soft tires. Riley's on his tail now. He could get a move on the inside heading to turn 1. He does not try it. Oh, and Graham Crackers goes wide. I don't know why. It's very ironic that Graham Crackers is asking for space, but nevertheless, Devas leading the way. Graham Crackers is second. He's right behind there with the DRS. And he's going to maybe have a run here going into turn 4. I'm not going to even try and pronounce the name of that corner. And now heading into here. Oh, it's so close off the corner. Will he get a move on the inside? Not quite enough space to do so. And John there still staying within touching distance of these cars ahead. Medium tire is very, very durable at this track. We saw it last season. You go the whole race distance on it. So it's going to be a matter of when to pit most effectively here. Oh, going in deep there is John. Running through the middle sector. These top 2 cars really need to pull away more than this if they want to win, because this is not the pace they need with John right behind them on the medium tyres and Riley as well. In fact, we have 6 cars under DRS range here of each other, and it's very close up front. They're sort of bottlenecking the field, if anything. Graham Crackers goes in deep, and John gets the inside with a great exit. He could have a chance to go for second here, as much as Graham Crackers can go for the lead. So close up front here. And Aloma, who would have thought Riley could be in a chance to win this race? Now he's in 4th place, still within DRS of the leading cars. Dan is there. Riley looking for his first career win in F2. So too is Unchosen, who don't write him off. He gets fastest up with the race. Unchosen going for the move on the inside. Oh, contact Derva spins around. And so does Graham Crackers, I believe. Oh, having a disaster for the championship leader. Oh, no, goes down into the wall. And he's into the wall now. He has definitely got damage to that car now. And I didn't see what happened because I was looking at Unchosen. No. Riley takes the lead of the race in the Prema. His teammate Graham Crackers trying to take second away from John. He goes to the outside. And it's side by side for position in turn 4. Here comes Unchosen now in this fight. What a race this is turning into already. So much better than last season. But crucially for this race, the 2 medium tire runners at the front of the field here at Brazil. Crazy scenes here at Brazil. And Graham Crackers going to go for the move on the inside of John. He's thinking about it. He doesn't go for it. But Unchosen's now on this fight. But Dervas has already caught back up to leading cars. This is crazy racing here at Brazil. And it's only lap 3. I can't believe this. This is already an absolute classic in F2. I hope it continues to be this interesting all the way through the race, even with only 7 people. Trainman is 20 seconds off of the race leaders. Where the fuck is he? Is he just slow or is he pitted? I don't know what's going on. Let's find out. Probably not. Oh, it's virtual safety car. Why's that? Dan has spun around. Dan hits the grass and hits his front wing off, and that's going to bring out the virtual safety car. Now, where's the rule for virtual safety cars in F2? I don't actually know. Riley. What? Riley? Is Riley under the Delta or not? I can't tell. I hope he is, so he doesn't get a fucking drive-through. Riley, please don't get a drive-through. I want you to have a chance to win. Anyway, Unchosen actually, he looks really quick this season. He's definitely the dark horse of the season. He is so fast in F2, and he has definitely had the pace to win races before. Look at Singapore. He was the fastest driver there for much of the race in the second half. So I think Unchosen is definitely someone you want to look out for this race in the battle for the race. But given that he's on the, I'd say, suboptimal strategy, also there, Dan pitting for mediums now, will that count as a mandatory pit stop or not? I don't actually know what the rule is on virtual safety cars in F2. Behrman retires, but he'll still get points for 7th, so this is good for him in the championship anyway. Meanwhile, complete chaos in midfield. John is actually not in DRS range of Riley. Riley could genuinely win here at Brazil. Who would have thought? Riley, the person who I predicted to win F1 last season, here is now actually leading the way and is with the best chance to win in F2. Can John fend off the cars behind it? Going down the straight. Here comes Graham Crackers now, with Dervas close behind him as well as Unchosen. So look at, they all have DRS on each other. Here comes Graham Crackers with the DRS. He will have a huge overspeed now as Red Trainman leaves the Discord chat. Purple last sector there for Graham Crackers. He goes into 2nd place and he will now chase after the race leader of Riley now. Down the inside goes Dervas, braking way too late, missing the first corner completely. That will give the place back to Unchosen as he redoes the track and he spins round. The championship leader having trouble here in Brazil, and he's down to 5th now and way behind the leading cars. He needs a safety car to get back in this race. His race is already run. He is absolutely ruining his chances in the championship now with his title rival John, who isn't even that far behind. Going into this race, it's only 16 points the difference. So as it stands, he wouldn't really gain that back with John, but he would still gain huge amounts of points. He'd gain, I believe, 5 points on him, plus the pole position he has, so it's an extra 2. So that's 7 points he'd be gaining now, which is quite a bit if you think about it. Of course, John has proven to have pretty convincing pace so far this season. It's just a matter of stringing together the consistency, which has really been his weakest attribute so far. But Riley there locked in, leading the way here in the beautiful countryside, I guess you could say, of Interlagos. Oh no, what I'm talking about. Riley there with a personal best middle sector. He's trying to pull away from the field here on the mediums. His rival in the medium tyre runners, John there, down in third place, just keeping close to Graham Crackers. He wants to get that DRS there on Riley out in front, but now it's John that has the DRS. But then Chosen's still behind. He's slowly reeling the men up in front. Don't count him out in this race. He might be saving his tyres, maybe just to survive the pace here. He's half a second off the pace of his fastest lap, which he does still hold. Down the inside there goes John on Graham Crackers into turn 1, and it's still side by side between them. And now Graham Crackers on the outside. Who will get DRS? It will be Graham Crackers. This is perfect for him. He'll get the DRS, the slipstream, and the overspeed heading down into turn 4. This will be very close between them. Bring out the center S. To the inside, John has DRS 2. And because he was just within a second of Riley there heading off the corner. Now he'll set his sights after Riley, his F1 teammate. It's a double Premier podium once again here, and then Chosen's now in the fight for the race lead potentially. He's very close to these leading cars, as John once again getting back within a second of Riley now. And this is John's best chance to take the championship lead away from Dervas. And he goes in deep though. Could this give Graham Crackers encouragement heading down through the middle sector? At this point, I'd say the battle for leads between John and Riley, to be honest, because the mediums to soft strategy will always be favourable at this track. I don't know why no one else tries the overcut. Once again, Dan spinning around. Is that going to be a safety car, a virtual safety car? Broke his front wing again. Dan once again having a tumultuous season. Still winless in F2 this season. He won last season in Monaco. Looking to get his second career win in F2. Oh, wheel spinning again as he heads to the centre S. And now it's a huge train of cars from first down to fourth, and Chosen just losing touch and distance of these cars. He does not DRS now. This is not good for him in this race. The 2 MP Motorsport cars versus the 2 Premers in the top 4. This is an interesting, fascinating race here at Brazil, as John has massively bridged the gap now to Riley in front. And he's going to have a much better race heading off the centre S's, coming down towards turn 4. Will he have a good run here for the race lead on the only driver also on the medium tyre that isn't Dan? Well, I mean starting the medium tyre, I should say. And he's backing out. I wonder why that is. Wink, wink. Anyway, Graham Crackers heading now just behind these 2 cars in front. And Chosen just doesn't seem to have the pace here on the soft tyres to keep up with these cars ahead. Maybe he'll think about pitting soon and try and undercut while these guys are battling. Meanwhile, Graham Crackers almost spun around there as he tries to get to the inside of John, it looked like, who's lost DRS range once again on Riley now. So Brazil, a track that really does prove to be quite a strange one for pace for these drivers, because it really is nothing like other tracks. It's quite short, but it still has loads of medium speed corners, and but also you need some straight line speeds on those very long straights that there are at this track. It's very strange. Meanwhile, Dan retires. Is that going to be a safety car? I don't think it will, because I think he pressed retire in the pit lane, and he did indeed. Meanwhile, Graham Crackers is still close to John. The soft tyres not proving full up just yet. And John does not have DRS, but Graham Crackers does, so this could be very good for him, heading down to turn 4 next lap. Meanwhile, Chosen's got back in DRS range of the cars ahead. He's back on that consistent grind, trying to stay in the lead fight where he can. He's still very much in with a chance to win today, given that Graham Crackers is battling with John for second, and Riley is, well, he's winless so far enough too, so we'll see what his pace can be throughout the rest of this race, but John does look slightly quicker, but just not quite as consistent so far as Riley. Riley really wants that win. I think John wants that win first win for Riley. John's giving Riley the win, it sounds like. Riley locked in. Well, regardless, John is still battling away. He's got to think, does he want the championship or does he want this win for Riley? Let's find out. On Crackers. Yeah, no, John literally, I watched his onboard on his telemetry. You could see him lifting on the straight when he was about to overtake Riley to turn 1. Once again, though, John is back within DRS range of Riley, pulling Graham Crackers along. He does not have DRS actually. Neither Chosen does have it on Graham Crackers though. And Trojan seems to be lacking in straight line speed, I think, because he doesn't really gain that much in the straights. Might just be because he doesn't have the best final couple corners here. Meanwhile, John there continuing to close in on Riley now. Will John go for the race lead against Riley, or will he just stay in line here? We've got the long game. Let's find out. I think everyone here wants Riley to win. Let's have a look at how many different race winners we've had this season so far. Well, so far this season we've had 5 race winners? Wait a minute, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've had 5 different race winners this season. All of which in the last 5 races. We've had 5 different winners in the last 5 races. If Riley won, it would be 6 different winners in the last 6 races, tying the number of winners we had last season, and repeating the 6 different winners in 6 races that we had last season. That would be very interesting. John, right behind Riley here, will get his DRS. They will be battling for the race lead here. On lap 9 of 20, the 2 medium tyre runners pulling away from the soft tyre runners here, as now Graham Crocker's, it's a late decision to pit. Will he speed in the pit lane? No, he doesn't. And Trojan follows him in. This could be an undercut attempt here from Graham Crackers as the tyres have fallen off too much, and the soft tyres will now go in favour of Graham Crackers. Sorry, John and Riley leading the way in this race here at Brazil. So, John there in second, still behind Riley. Even though Dan could not be heard on my stream, so I just look insane for not saying anything. Dan there is our pit reporter, and he was just talking about the pit strategy there for Graham Crackers and Chosen. He was still line of stern heading out the pit exit now, heading down into turn 4 once again on Chosen, only 6 tenths behind him, and John still all over the back of Riley. He has definitely got superior pace, but just seems to be wanting to stay in line here a little bit. I wonder why. He's definitely got something in the works. It's something going on behind the scenes here, you must think, between Riley and John. I mean, we've had questionable winners in NPL before. John there going for the move on the inside of Riley. He goes past, and he lets him go past again. And John just playing with his food, quite literally, because this is a fish he's battling. To the inside of the DRS. Will he go for the lead there? This is for the championship lead. To the inside of Riley. It's side by side heading into turn 4. He breaks early, Riley goes round the outside. What a move by Riley! Absolutely sensational. Oh, best move of the season there. I can't believe a fish just overtook a real person for the race lead. Riley would be our first ever fish winner. We do not count Fishy Crackers because he only turned into a fish after he got his 2 race win. I guess he was. You know, we don't talk about that. He wasn't a fish. He wasn't a real fish. Meanwhile, Chosen's right up a Graham Cracker's arsehole right now. Meanwhile, yeah, flags. Why is that? Is that Dervas again? It is. He's spinning by himself to chat with the former, or it could be the former championship leader after today. If John won and got fastest lap, which he very well could still do, he would take the championship lead off of Dervas going into the next race, which I believe is, what track is it tomorrow? Texas. Oh, fuck that. Well, oh, wait, hold on a minute. No, you wouldn't. Not with Dervas in first. You need to outscore Dervas by 16 points, is it? Yeah. Well, no, wait, hold on. You have less wins. You need 17 points, so you're ahead of him because you can't be ahead of him on countback. You haven't got enough wins yet. No, because he gets 10, so you only get 11 points more than him. Oh, you get... Oh, shit, Chosen into third. Meanwhile, side by side with Graham Crackers here in the middle of the side. Both of them go really wide. Will that be a legal overtake for a Trojan? He went over the curve. That's going to cost him a lot of momentum. Heading down into turn 4. Graham Crackers, they're going to battle him now. All the way down to this next corner. This is not helping their races. These cars out in front are just leading the way, pulling away from these cars. And now, to the inside, the Trojan gets back ahead of Graham Crackers. And Trojan could still be in with a chance to get his first career win here today. Don't discount him from the race win. All this time, Riley's out in front on those old mediums. these two cars behind of Unchosen and Graham Crackers will get ahead of them. So I think they should pit soon. We'll see what they do. Wink wink, will the fish pit or will he not? He is alcoholic after all. He does not pit. John does, okay. John will be the guinea pig. He'll find out if the overcut is useful for Riley, who stays out. John might be going for the race win. If John were to win today, he still wouldn't take the lead of the championship. I don't believe, at least. Hold on a minute. If he got fastest lap, oh no, he would get the championship lead off of Devas if he won by 1 point, and if he got fastest lap, he'd get it by 2 points. He is, or is he? Oh, it's gonna be so close on this pit exit. They need to be real quick through this middle sector if he wants to get ahead. John versus Unchosen. Graham Crackers. Graham Crackers there coming off the pit exit. He does get ahead of John here, but he is on the soft tyre, so this is going to be a battle between 3 cars for the net race lead here. Riley is not going to have a chance to win anymore. Riley is losing heaps of time. He should have pitted way, way long ago, to be honest. Now John is the one battling these guys. John will hope to hold up these cars in front of him to help Riley out with winning, but we'll see what he does. John, though, you'd think would be the favourite to win this race as of right now. Unchosen, though, very well could still win. It's very close to Graham Crackers looking for his third win in the season to tie the amount of wins Dervas is on so far. And Riley does pit. This is not good for Riley. He will lose almost 2 seconds, I think, to these cars who are going to undercut him here without question. So Riley, this has not been a good strategy from Riley, I'll be honest. He comes out the pit lane. Will he come out amidst this fight? Graham Crackers there. Gets the fastest lap of the race. And John now will set aside after Unchosen. Will he send him on the inside? Unchosen will. Oh, he hits the back of Graham Crackers and he spins around in front of them. And they both spin. And John spins too. He almost spun out, I think. He did just manage to save it. Just managed to save it. And he does now come out behind Riley. And John, somehow, thanks to that half spin, wink wink, it definitely was the half spin and not anything else, has now lost the race lead to Riley when he comes out the pit lane. This is the least rigged race ever, guys. Anyway, John and Graham Crackers almost made contact there. Unchosen there, break way too late, hit the back of Graham Crackers, and that's cost both of them massively here. They're now 3 seconds behind the top 2, and John now right behind Riley will look to get ahead of him. This will be our 5th different win of this. Hold on, maybe our 6th different win of the season. Tying a record from last season, which means that we could very well have a record-breaking number of winners for a single season in both series. That would be F1 or F2, with 7 if we got anyone else. I might actually race Texas so I can get 7 different race winners in 7 races. That'd be cool. Anyway, there is a chance though I might not win though. Yeah. Unchosen did let Graham Crackers pass after that incident. I agree, no penalty. That's still a fucked over Graham Crackers race though, so I think Graham Crackers, if he did wish to investigate that, could still, arguably, you know, do that. Anyway, let's watch John and Riley once again in this very, very legit Brazilian Grand Prix in F2. Battle it out for the race win here. Will Riley go defensive? He doesn't. John to the inside. It was season 4. And also season 7, what was it? Yeah. We've had races like this before. This is the first time we've seen it in F2. That's not true. We saw it Hungary last season. Anyway, and Riley there, still behind John. They're very close, and John finally takes the lead away from Riley, who's done an incredible job here, leading the way with superior pace for the majority of the race. But finally, John has found something here to topple the unbeatable Riley today. He's so much quicker than everyone else. John, you can hear him sweating on the call. He really is out of breath. Just trying to get past Riley is such a challenge. There's Riley now in the DRS of John, looking to get back past him though. Riley is not happy. When Riley's unhappy, he sees red when he's angry. He's going to try and get past John here, heading into the first corner. Riley is not pleased. The first course will be over if Riley wins. I don't think he wants that. Oh, and John having an engine failure for a moment. Just an engine cutout, it looked like. Yeah, the engine failure. I remember that shit. That was literally the Qatar Season 7. John has figured out old NPL strategies and has lost the lead to Riley thanks to it. And Chosen meanwhile is battling for third. This is an actual battle for position between these two. Some very cryptic message from Riley there as he's been overtaken by the fish culture. And you can see his fish driving abilities have left it. He's become so much better since he became a fish in F2. Got that podium earlier on in Austria, just 2 races ago. Showed great promise in Silverstone as well. And John now right behind him. Battling for the race lead here. Kramer versus MP versus Kramer versus MP. So close. About third is very close indeed between Chosen and Crackers. This is the closest it's been so far, I think, so this could be a chance for to make a move into turn 1. Meanwhile, John got so close to Riley there and then backed out. Didn't want to make a risky move into turn 1. Meanwhile, battle for third. Yeah, see, John is thinking about the championship here. He does not want to make moves that would cost him a chance to get a big pool of points under us. So he wants to make sure when he does make this move, it's a nice DRS flyby. And it has to be within 100 meters of the straight starting, or else it's not a clean pass and you will not try and take any risks. Oh, and John making a big mistake, and that's going to give Riley huge encouragement. Meanwhile, Chosen just about too far away there to overtake Graham Crackers there for third place. This is a good battle of position between these two. Let's watch this fight. It's Brazil, and it's a lot. It's always been. By the way, I'm not excited for this race. I've never done this on this track on this game. I'm going to have to do it at the end of the season. By the way, Dan, there's a very good chance that you could claw back that advantage. You understand that Abu Dhabi, I'm not even top 5% on time trial. I'm top 7%. It's one of my worst tracks. John? Yeah. I don't think you can. I mean, Austria, though, is coming up, so it's definitely a track you're not necessarily the most lucky at, let's say. Considering, though, the Qatar race I had... Yeah, we'll see. I mean... it shows... Once you disconnect when you're leading again. That would suck ass. Meanwhile, John made a big mistake and he's lost loads of time to Riley. This is going to be a straight fight to the end here between John and Riley for the race win. Can John pull that gap back? Riley looking for his first career victory here at Brazil with just 2 laps remaining when he crosses the line next time by. Really funny if Riley spun out of the way, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, Unchosen. Remember, if Riley wins, he gets 1,000 times more points, so he's going to win the championship here. Yeah, that was a rule that we did specify that is in the rules. We'll write it down before the race ends so it does count. And Riley will win the championship by 3 million points. Which I think is the most points anyone's ever got, but it's pretty close. Perfect middle sets for John. He is going 2 seconds a lot faster than Riley. He's really showing his pace here. He's found something crazy in the back of that MP Motorsport car, despite having 1 lap older tyres. He's jorking the wheel. Meanwhile, look how close Unchosen is to Graham Crackers here for third. This is going to be a good battle for position at the end of this race. Can he go down the side? But really close to getting the fast lap that was Unchosen. To the inside he goes into someone. He almost repeated the same crash he did before. Graham Crackers braking very late. Unchosen turning too late. And Unchosen can't get past this time by. He's losing loads of momentum once again as he goes on the grass. He needs to really focus on his steering inputs here on that first chicane to try and get close to Graham Crackers heading into turn 4. Yeah, Riley is just getting bitches while leading the race. After the race, you can celebrate with cola. Oh, that's my account. Sorry about that. I was trying to catfish John Luna. Regardless, catfishing aside, John is not looking close enough here to get Riley at the end of this race. This could come down to a photo finish if he can get close enough, wink wink. And heading into turn one. Oh, Hold on, chooses right behind Graham Cracker once again. This is about for the podium between the MP and the Prima driver. Oh my god, to the inside, couldn't chosen unsettled the two-time race winner this season. To the inside, he goes to turn one, onto the inside curb. Finally, a real battle in this race. Side by side off the corner. What the fuck is he going? He's going to crash into him, and he does hit him. There's contact from wing damage to him. Unsafe rejoin, and he lets him pass. And chosen there, weaving around. Meanwhile, Dervas having a quiet race down in fifth. I didn't mention him for a while because he's literally done nothing besides spin out and drive by himself. Unfortunate day for Dervas. He could still catch up to these cars in front if they crash again. But Unchosen is purposefully backing away from Graham Crackers as I assume he feels guilty for that incident. It just was. Meanwhile, John is really reeling in Riley now. On the final lap of the race, this could come down to a photo finish on the line. Wouldn't it be incredible if John can manage it? Either of them can afford the seat. John went a little bit deep into that corner actually. Only if he can be close enough to make a move there. He's going to have to have a really good exit out of the final corner if he wants a chance to win this race against Riley. It looks pretty good. Has he got a good enough exit though? Heading off the corner, or is it going to be a first career win for Riley? Elon Musk got his first career podium in F1 in his first race in Australia season 10, and his first F2 race he did 2 at Bahrain, and now he will be a race winner in F2. Riley wins the Brazilian Grand Prix from John in second, Unchosen just managing to, well, fuck up his chance for a podium, and his Graham Crackers in third, and Chosen fourth. And Riley actually has a podium in his first ever race in all 3 series that we do in NPL. That is an impressive statistic. And Riley now finally gets his first career win in F2 in one of the funniest races I've seen in a while. That was very stupid. But there you go, look at that incredible celebration from Riley. And as John said very rather cryptically there, he's got some words to say. Meanwhile, who the fuck... Oh, John. Wait, John got fastest lap as well. Okay, so you got 21 points. No, Riley's win's gonna go. So Riley wins with absolutely no way of getting rid of his win, the Brazilian Grand Prix. John in second, Graham Crackers in third. Riley wins an undisputably dominant performance here in Brazil, led every single lap besides one. What a go. You're literally like James Hunt. Probably. Who got third? Oh, Graham Crackers. Boring. He is, yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah, you got 1 in Spain, and he has 2 at Mexico and Austria. I will do. I just need to put Riley in the win column for NPL. Oh yeah, he is. What a day. That's a good point. Oops, I fucked up. Hold on. Isn't it like 2 points? Riley is the F2 champion in Season 2. What a performance. Yeah, this race was wonderful. Watch my incredibly shit TV directory. Wait, please, hold on. Please tell me the stream didn't delete itself. Hold on a minute. I don't think it did. It didn't, thank God.